Elon Musk is not just building rockets, he is building a backdoor for the human race. And the timeline he's sold the public is only the surface of a much deeper, more terrifying reality. We've been conditioned to believe that the 2050 Mars colonization is a romantic quest for survival, a billionaire's dream to make us multiplanetary. But what if the lifeboat is already full? By the time SpaceX lands the first million people on the red planet, the Earth will be undergoing a transformation. A transformation that makes Mars look like a sanctuary, and Musk knows it. He isn't just racing against gravity. He is racing against a global expiration date that the elite have been tracking for decades. The 2050 timeline isn't a goal, it's a deadline. And if you aren't on the manifest, you aren't part of the future. As we move toward 2030, the true purpose of Starship becomes clear. It is the primary transport for the Great Disconnect. While the world is distracted by social media and terrestrial politics, the infrastructure for a post-Earth civilization is being laid deep in the Martian soil. This isn't just about habitats, it's about the implementation of Exity, the first fully autonomous AI-governed metropolis where the laws of Earth do not apply. Elon Musk's vision of a direct democracy on Mars is a mask for a technocratic reality, a reality where Neuralink is the only passport. To live on Mars, you must be compatible with the system. Your brain will be hardwired into the Martian grid, making you a literal node in Musk's planetary computer. In this future, the human is an outdated model. By 2040, the first generation of Martian-born children will have their biology edited at birth, edited to survive the thin atmosphere and low gravity. They won't be like us. They will be the first neo-humans optimized for a world that Musk created. But here's the secret they aren't telling you. The Mars Exodus is a selective filter. The cost of a ticket isn't just money, it's utility. The elite are not taking poets and philosophers, they are taking genetic assets and digital architects, while the billions left on Earth deal with the fallout of the Silicon Age. The Mars colony will be a fortress of infinite resources, powered by asteroid mining and fusion energy. Musk's obsession with the X brand is more than just a name. It's the symbol of the crossroad where humanity splits into two. One species stays behind in the ruins, while the other ascends to the stars as a hybrid of flesh and code. By 2050, the separation will be permanent. The communication delay between Earth and Mars will slowly turn into a cultural and biological chasm. We are witnessing the birth of a God-King era, where the architects of the technology control the very air their citizens breathe. The logistics of this exodus are staggering. Imagine a fleet of 1,000 starships, each a skyscraper in itself, launching in sync every 26 months when the planetary alignment is perfect. This is not exploration, it is an industrial conveyor belt. Under the red dust of Mars, massive boring machines are already at work. Technology perfected by Musk's own companies are already carving out pressurized underground cathedrals. These are the foundations of the new Rome. On the surface, solar arrays the size of small countries will harvest the weak Martian sun, while nuclear reactors hum in the darkness to keep the artificial atmosphere stable. This world will be entirely proprietary. Every gallon of water, every gram of oxygen, and every calorie of synthetic food, everything will be tracked on a blockchain ledger. On Mars, there is no such thing as a free breath. If you don't work, if you don't contribute to the global Martian mind, your life support becomes an expense the system cannot afford. By the year 2070, the Martian colonies will cease to look like Earth's outposts. They will become the control centers of the solar system. While Earth's aging infrastructure struggles with rising tides and failing grids, Mars will be a pristine laboratory of post-human evolution. They will look down at the blue planet not with nostalgia, but with the cold detachment of a species that has moved on. The elite who fled in 2050 will have achieved what every emperor in history failed to do. They will have escaped the consequences of their own world. They will live in glass domes filled with the last trees of Earth, breathing air that is purer than anything left on the home planet. They are not saving us, they are replacing us. This is the documented roadmap of our immediate future, where every technological breakthrough is a nail in the coffin of our old civilization. This is Neovision Earth, and the countdown to the final launch has already reached zero. Starship is the vessel of the Great Disconnect, a bridge to a world built on code. The Martian soil holds the secrets of a civilization that will never know Earth's reign. X-City will be the peak of efficiency, where every resource is optimized by AI. Direct democracy is the lure, but algorithmic governance is the reality. Neuralink will bridge the gap between biological thought and digital execution. Being a node in the planetary computer means your mind is never truly offline. Biological obsolescence is the price paid for Martian citizenship. Genetic editing at birth will ensure the survival of the species in a harsh new world. Neo-humans will perceive the world through senses we cannot imagine. The selective filter of the Exodus ensures only the most useful minds depart. Genetic assets are the new currency in the race for the red planet. Digital architects will build the virtual realities that keep the colony sane. Asteroid mining will provide the raw materials for an endless expansion. Fusion energy will be the heartbeat of the Martian underground. The X symbol marks the spot where the human story diverges. Ruins of Earth will be the shadow against which Martian brilliance shines. Flesh and code merging into a single, unified entity. cultural chasm will make communication between planets increasingly alien. God kings will rule through the control of life-sustaining infrastructure. The industrial conveyor belt of starships will strip Earth of its best and brightest. Pressurized underground cathedrals will be the monuments of the New Age. New Rome will be built on the logic of survival, not the luxury of Earth. Harvesting the weak Martian sun requires technology of unprecedented scale. Nuclear humming is the constant background noise of Martian life. Blockchain ledgers will record every interaction, every transaction, every breath. The global Martian mind will be the collective ego of the new civilization. Life support is a privilege earned through contribution, not a right. Control centers of the solar system will orchestrate the mining of the belt. Pristine laboratories will experiment with the very essence of what it means to be alive. Cold detachment is the evolutionary shield against Earth's mourning. Escaping the consequences of Earth is the ultimate luxury of the elite. Last trees of Earth will be the status symbols of the Martian hive. The countdown has reached 0, and the final launch is already underway.